I got to hand it to the Gillette student body. They brought out everyone to this game. Orange people, purple people, construction workers, hazmat workers, and a few who even lost the shirt off their back. Number 2, Sheridan at number 3, Gillette, first quarter. Sheridan wearing the blue. Scott Brown's going to wait for the defender to go right over him because he'll score the first 2 of his 11 points, and the Bronx get on the board first. Early on, Brown was showing what he could do for you. Here he'll get around a defender on the baseline and put in another bucket as the visitors would jump out to a 4-zip lead. Now here's the guy to look out for, Riley Ryan. Gillette would learn what he was capable of all game long. There's the first 3 of his 22 points as the boys in blue got out to a 7-0 lead. It took the Camels about 4 minutes to get anything going, but once they did, they were all right. Weston Hinkle takes the long-range alley-oop and provides the finish. His team is still down 7-3, so there's more work to do. The home team was mixing up their scoring attack. It's early, and Logan Watson's going to put up one of those what-the-heck type shots. Good idea. That's worth 3, and Gillette is right back in this game, down 7-6. They would eventually take the lead, so Sheridan had to try to get it back. Ryan will go right through the defense like a knife in warm butter. Too easy. Bronx go back up 10-8. Then the pendulum would swing the other way. Cody Anderson's the tallest player on the court at 6 feet 6 inches. Big men usually don't shoot threes, but don't tell him that. 22 points for the senior, and his team takes the lead back 11-10. The Camels did well at shooting the long ball. That is after they missed their first 5 attempts. Here's Watson launching one from NBA range, and he'll drain it. That's what his team wanted, and the home team was up 16-11 after the first 8 minutes. Second quarter, the visitors would hang around for a while. Check out the moves by Hunter Reese. Spins around one defender, puts up a pretty good finish, and gets the whistle for one more. He would score 11 on the game, and the three-point play has his team trailing 18-14. But Gillette's defense and transition would show up. Anderson's going to pick off that pass and take off the other way for another 2. That got the home crowd back into it as they were out 21-14. Now, this is a rivalry game, so sometimes things can get physical. Taylor Kraft will grab the rebound, but he takes a bump in midair and comes down hard on the floor. That hurt a little bit, but thankfully he got up about 1 minute later and he was fine. Here comes another turnover, and the Camels are going to cash in on it. Hinkle will end up doing the honors on the far side to polish off a 25-7 run, and Gillette's looking pretty good, up 25-14. The Bronx needed to get something going soon, or else they were going to find themselves in too deep of a hole. Reese is going to take matters into his own hands with a little razzle-dazzle play, but the boys in blue would need more than that, down 25-16. They did have some problems with that defense, however. Tanner Mosier's going to get the interception, and he's going to coast towards the hoop for 2, and the Camel lead is up to 12. It's 29-17. The Bronx just had to chip away at that deficit piece by piece. Ryan, the drive, the bucket, and the foul. The boys in blue would remain within striking distance, down 32-24 going into the locker room. Now this little girl had the right idea when it comes to playing bingo. Just punch out all the numbers. It's a surefire way to win. Third quarter, the visitors kept trying. Ryan is standing on the line, so this will only go for 2 if it drops. And it does after a few friendly bounces. Bronx still trail 32-26. Now you want to talk about friendly bounces. Check out this one from Wasson. It's less likely to happen when done from long range, but Lady Luck was on his side 3 times. Gillette still leads 35-26 at this point. The Bronx would not be deterred. Ryan is open inside the paint. He'll get the hoop and the hack for the boys in blue, who are getting closer, down 35-30. The Camels were able to keep their rivals at arm's length for quite a while. Mosier's at the top of the key, and he's opening the door for 3 more. Things are moving along with the score at 40-32. Skipping ahead a little bit, the home team's still making those plays in order to maintain the lead. Not sure what Cole Smith was thinking when he let Anderson go on this play. He'll get the leaner, and the Camels are still up 42-36. But the Bronx were starting to find their stride. Reese draws the defense in, then gives it up to Ryan, who will take care of the rest. The visitors are only down 44-40, which is the closest they've been in a while. Then Sheridan was on a run. Smith's going to redeem himself here by finishing the fast break on the right side. He'll put in 12 points to add to the cause, and Sheridan's only down by 1 bucket. It's 44-42. Gillette needed to wake up, and they did. Anderson thought about going one way, then goes the other, and that was the easier path. his Camels would have a 49-42 advantage going into the final 8 minutes. Fourth quarter, the home team would build on it a little more. Wasson from way downtown, and he cans it. The lead's back up to 10. It's 52-42, but this game was a long ways from being over. Sheridan did not give up. They'll get 3 the old-fashioned way. Ryan drives, gets the hoop, harm, and whistle. He would make the extra try, and his team is down 52-45, and there's still time on the clock. Later, this time it's Reese. He's hunting for 2 points, and his aim is dead on center. Toss in some free throws, and the visitors would cut the deficit to 1. The scoreboard eventually read 52-51. The Camels were not about ready to surrender the lead just yet, and Colby Kelly had something to say about it. That 3-bomb opened up some much-needed breathing room. Home team is up 55-51. Back come the Bronx. Ryan fakes one defender, drives, can't quite get the ball to drop, but Smith is there to pick up the pieces and put it away. This game is tied up at 55 all with about 3 minutes to go. Now both teams had to be careful and look for opportunities. Wasson sees one, and he'll take it and get 2. Gillette goes up 57-55. Here comes the finish. 5 seconds to go. Sheridan trails 58-56. Anderson misses the front end of a 1-and-1. Sheridan needs 2 to tie and 3 to win. What's Ryan going to do?
No guts, no glory. After trailing by 10 points early in the fourth quarter, Sheridan closes out the game on a 17-6 run, and the Bronx steal one at the buzzer on the road, 59-58.